This is the design of our school's library, right under us. Its three major bookshelves each represents one factor of support that a student gets: school, community, and family. Why am I bringing this up today? Because I wanted you all to know that family is just as important as the entirety of the school combined. Now, most of the parents that I've talked to have claimed that whenever they took a look on their child, they feel like the weight of the world is on their shoulders. Even Confucius stresses this through saying the fault of an uneducated child is in his father. This is how much the society is stressing on parenting. So what's the ideal parenting then? According to Dr. Bramind, developmental psychologist, the ideal and most effective parenting style should involve creating and maintaining a positive, healthy relationship with your child while you set well-explained consequences and rules. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I understand parenting, but I like to bring this discussion further with my own personal experiences. When I was a primary school student, I am trouble itself in its purest form. I never seemed to complete any assignments, the teachers yell into my face, and for most of the time, I spend outside the classroom. Now, despite my parents knowing my outstanding performances, they did not send me to extra classes outside of school. They instead brought me stories, personal stories of which I found great lessons to be learned within. For example, there was this one time where my father learned how to fish. He went to fish in the one place that he knew where fish were. It was a local park. He spent an entire day there just to fish out ornamental fishes that ended up tasting disgusting. My grandma beated him. There was this other time where he decided to bring a chicken into school. He brought this chicken to school so that he could fight with other chickens of the other kids at school, after school. He was so happy that his chicken won that he forgot to take the chicken home. Now, despite all of these stories ending up him getting beaten up by my grandmother, he was in good intention, I promise. He wanted me to know how important it is to admit our mistakes, to understand them, and understand the consequences. It is very important to say sorry for our mistakes. He said sorry to me last month. He said, "Sorry, son, I couldn't bring you home. I have this super important meeting with friends." So I showed understanding, and I'll do the same for my father if I need. "Sorry, father, I couldn't come home earlier to enjoy your delicious food. I have to practice at school." He showed understanding, and that was it. It is really important to say sorry to your family members like they were friends. Now, eventually, I started taking up his words to become truthful, mindful of my own actions, and learn from every single mistake. But sometimes time just ran fast too soon. A cardiovascular transfer patient usually lives for 1 year for 85 to 90% of the time, and the death rate grows 4% each year. You don't have much time. And we as seniors and juniors are going to leave school, leave home, and some of us have to leave our families behind. I wanted us to find a way, a method, an approach to finally open up to our parents, to our family members, and to relish the time we have together. And the answer I found was friendship. Now, by definition, friends and family, the only difference is that friends are the people you chose to be in your family, to be with you. While families are the ones you're related by blood, adoption, or marriage. I was able to let them choose me, and I was able to choose them. I hug them twice a day, once when I return home and once when I leave. A 20-second hug can provide health benefits such as easing depression, reducing stress and anger, and also boosting heart health. Treating them like this really made who I am today. They always claim that I became a good listener. I was calm, I was patient, and I could do many different things that I can't. So today, I decided to turn up my volume, to stand here not as a listener, but as a speaker, to bring changes, to deconstruct what we fought as family, and reconstruct for a better future. Remember, not with a hammer, but with a big hug. Thank you.